Yo, this is just Sen checking in after the fact. Our schedule's been kind of hectic. I had a Gundam weekend that I had to do, and then immediately Leak went out to Miami. So this episode is real late, and then the next episode will probably won't even release for episode 3 until episode 4 is out. So we're probably gonna drop 2 at once. But um, sorry for being so late and putting this out. I'm just glad we finally got over to doing it. And then also, Leak's audio kind of messes up and peaks throughout this. I don't really know what's happening with his mic, so we're working to get that fixed. But hopefully, it shouldn't be a long-lasting issue. If anything, it's just the next episode, and then after that, it probably won't happen again. But thanks for your patronage anyway. Let's get on with the episode. Roll intro.
You probably want to turn that off.
Welcome to the Foolie Function. To all our foolies tapping in with us. If you rock with us like we rock with you, let us get a Foolie gang down in the comments. It's your host Anomaly here with your co-host Synonymous, and we back at you again with another Gachiakuta review video. So I'm gonna just dive straight in with the girl gooner heartthrob himself, Engine. Look, bro. The introduction to Engine was one of my favorite, and I feel like he gave all the things I needed personally for favorite character. Because it's just like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When I read JJK, Gojo was my first character long before I even knew who Gojo was. Because it was like, rule of cool. I'm a rule of cool guy. But beyond just being rule of cool, he stood on business. Bro, look. He has the coolest mask that I've seen thus far. And that umbrella is the coolest weapon that I've seen thus far, me personally. Like I said, there's a couple more that you guys get to see. You know, once you get further, y'all feel free to argue about it. But you know what I'm saying? As it stands right now, the girl Gordon Magnet Engine, favorite character. And what I can say is the scene when he did like a named attack the first time. It held a lot more weight in the anime than it did the manga. And normally I'm a guy with a real high imagination, bro. So normally though nothing beats my imagination when it comes to these fight scenes. So when I can go watch an anime and it supersedes my expectations from my imagination, that's always a plus for me. And I feel the same exact way about the scene when Rudo was fighting the trash beast for the first time. Because when I read the manga, I don't remember it being that many trash beasts, and it just made the moment seem more like a life or death situation, and it was more epic than actually how it was portrayed in the manga. Because like I said, all I remember is he had one monster that he kept like fighting, and it just kept regenerating. But like I said, I could be wrong with that one.
Dude, now that you mention it, though, I don't remember him putting up that big of a fight against them himself, like Rudo. I don't remember him actually doing that much against them. So I wonder, like, am I just, like, not remembering, or did they add that? I don't really know. But I didn't think about it until just now when you were talking about it.
And see, that's the thing, bro. From what I remember, like I remember when he cut it in half and he used the stop sign on it. Like I remember all of that. But what it was for me was when like they did the shot and they panned out and it was like 5 of them, and I was like, wait a minute, I I don't remember that. Like he was fighting 5 of those things.
And then no diffing them, like, he didn't even have to try.
And what kind of confused me a little bit more is because I thought he was already kind of like using the giver power. Well, I guess he wasn't like using it like at a strong enough power to actually like get rid of the beast yet.
Maybe he wasn't tapped in enough. He wasn't locked in.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. But another thing that I want to touch on that we didn't get to touch on in the first video is the intro and the outro because they didn't play it into the second one. But you hit it right on the head with the vibe that you kind of went for with the intro. But me personally, I feel like the vibe for the intro fits the series perfectly, but right, it's not as catchy as I would have liked it to be. But that outro, I feel like that outro, I don't want to say this. But I feel like it could compete with some of the top outros. I ain't gonna say nothing crazy. I ain't gonna say nothing crazy because, like I said, I really like it, and I feel like it gives a good contrast to the intro, to where like they're similar enough, but they're also different. Like it gives you the same vibe, but also gives you a good contrast enough for like the intro and the outro. And I don't know, it's just the beat that the outro has is so infectious to me.
Dude, I'm trying to think because like I'm not gonna lie, I do think that like the intro and the outro are like similar, but they're not the same. Like, and I wonder if there was kind of like a thought process put into which one got played as the intro versus the outro. And like, because it feels like the outro is more so to like get you back out of the tension that they kind of build up throughout the episodes. It's like oh look, we're having fun now. And I wonder how that's gonna kind of go with whenever we hit the deeper parts where we're like in the manga, and then things are super suspenseful, and then you kind of have that going on because it kind of reminds me of like Dead Man Wonderland. I don't know if you've watched that.
No, I didn't really actually get to finish Dead Man Wonderland. I only watched like a couple episodes of that back in the day.
Dude, it's kind of like that kind of vibe where it feels like the theme song was chosen with the source material like heavily in mind.
Now, I can believe that entirely. And I kind of like what you said about the contrast, because that's exactly how I was getting. Because like I said, you still have like that rock vibe, but it's it's more like melodic and more rhythmic than the intro is. While the intro is more kind of like darker and grungier, while they both still can give you kind of like that rock vibe, but the outro kind of gives you like the mixture of like pop rap. Like it got that alternative feel that I really like.
Oh, for sure. But like between the theme songs and the actual animation and the fights and stuff, this is pure AMV bait. Like they made this to be like, hey man, go get some TikTok subscribers, some followers on your freaking. You've been doing Fire Force and Soul Eater edits forever. Come on, go do your Gachiakuta edit, bro. Get the cap cut open.
Hey, I ain't gonna count. When they finally get that shot of Rudolph smiling, boy, it's gonna go crazy in the AMVs.
Oh my god, they're gonna use it every time.
I can't wait, because that was one of my favorite parts about Fire Force, and like with me being a big Soul Eater fan, I really liked that about Fire Force, like that smile that Shinra kept, and Rudo kind of has his own, and like I feel like his smile is a little creepier than Shinra's actually.
Oh, for sure. If I saw anyone actually smile at me the way Rudo smiles at people, I would. I don't know, man. I think I'd get defensive.
As you should. Cause man, look, bro. And then what's even worse, Rudo, he looks creepy, right? But it's like when you see some of the stuff that he does in the series, you like, yeah, he'll crash out in the making. He'll crash out in the making. If but it's like you can't do nothing but love him for it. Cause I ain't gonna count. I hate to say it, but the moment where I was like, yep, I love this guy. When he bit the dude's fingers off, bro. And that's not me promoting cannibalism, but oh, hey, and one thing I can say about that moment, bro, I was waiting for that moment to happen, bro, because when I read that moment, and he was like, and he ate the fingers, he was like, oh, it's delicious. I was like, oh my god. I bet when I get animated, that's gonna be so cringy. I bet it's gonna be so cringy. And you know what's even crazier? The voice actor, I feel like he did pretty good at that moment, but it still came off extremely cringy. I ain't gonna count. and that's like one of my favorite moments in the series, which is the funny part about it, bro. And I still liked it, because I mean, when I read it and it came off as cringy, but I was like, bro, that was so cringy and edgy at the same time.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie though, like I think it's just the Rudo effect where like sometimes he does shit and I don't question, I'm just like, oh lord, he tweaking.
Right. Cause like when he ate the dude fingers, I was like, come on, bro, you went too far.
You went off the deep end.
I was like, bro, you went too far, but you know, I'm rocking with you. You feel me? I'm rocking with you. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, I mean, they were finna do worse to you anyway, so, you know, if anything, you're kind of like the bigger person here.
Hey, I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't want to figure out what they was gonna do to him after how that man grabbed his face.
I
So I
didn't
mean,
like
him like,
that, bro.
yeah, for sure, made me uncomfortable. So how he bit them fingers, I was like, yeah. And then my favorite part transpired because we grabbed that tire. I was like, oh, he made a metal tire. He made a punk rock tire.
Now he made a punk rock tire.
Right, bro. I was so lit, bro. He pulled the chains off, and I was like, bro. And I think it was like the music and the animation that happened, like when he was pulling the chains off, bro. Top tier.
Bro, the chains are so cool.
Yes, yes. I wouldn't be mad to see him pick some chains back up.
I feel like it'll definitely be a thing that happens. Like, chains are just so versatile. I don't really see them never going back to that. But I feel like they have such variety potential here. Like, they can really do anything, bro.
And you know, I really love a character with like strong convictions. You feel me? And it's kind of all so cool to me how like when Bruh came and helped Rudo, he was like, "Yeah, now we need you to be a janitor." He was like, "No, I'm not doing that. Like, no, I already told you what time it is. I'm about to go back up there, and I'm about to become a terrorist. That's what's about to happen."
Hey, he's short and evil.
Like, hey, he like, "No, bro. I told you, I'm about to get back up there to them sky folks, and all of them got to feel me."
He said, I need my get back.
And I ain't gonna count with me, bro. One thing that I can like respect in any good character, bro, is strong convictions. And like I said, he gave me the same vibe that I got when I first seen Aaron for the first time, and he declared like, "Nah, bro, I'm gonna kill all Titans." I was like, "Yeah, bro. How convicted he is about that? I mess with him. I'm rocking with him." The same thing about Deku, bro, because like I was one of them guys like, "Oh man, he's a crybaby." Up until like I seen like how hard he worked and stuff, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give him a pass. I'm gonna give him a pass. Cause I mean, with me, it wasn't really the crime, bro, but you know, it was like all the other stuff in between. Like when he started crying for no reason, it wasn't about crying because you ain't have no powers. It was the crying because Bakugo yelled at you like, "Bro, tighten up, twin, lock in, bro. What's up with you?"
Hey, bro. And then he became a demon.
Hey, I mean, some people say he became a janitor.
And they can watch their fucking mouth.
It was said, no Deku slander will be had. Not here at the function.
No, absolutely never at the fucking function. Yeah, especially because, like, I was down the pipeline. I was a Deku hater, bro. This is not a video for that, but I was, oh boy, bro. So when
Hey, save it for another video. We're gonna save it for another video. Cause hey, bro, I was almost down the pipeline, bro. But one thing that I can say, those hard working characters with the good heart, bro, I'm a sucker for them, bro. Like those what they call them? What the fandom called the Naruto coded characters?
yeah,
Like yeah, like the Naruto coded characters, bro. Yeah,
he's just got
I
a
fuck
good
with
heart,
them.
bro.
Like the Tanjiros, the Dekus, like yeah, bro, I like them. Like yeah. Oh, but my bad, bro. Back to Gachiakuta.
Bro, also, I'm not gonna lie, I just love what they did with the art style. Like, the lines look good. The hair didn't lose like that style she put into it, and I think that every promotional material I've seen has had such good colors.
Right, and that's one thing that I can say that they did great on. I love the art style. Hold up, is it somebody? And don't they have like another artist that draws the graffiti?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know, if you guys didn't think about checking out the manga, that is another reason why you guys should check out the manga. Just you know, cause like I said, visually it's pretty stunning. I'm not gonna lie.
But there are some things that animated just took my breath away, bro. Like seeing bro just like using his umbrella to float around, and then he just, oh my god, he's just ripping them to shreds.
The floating down with the umbrella part was my favorite part. Cause like I said, bro, I don't remember it like hitting that hard, bro. I don't remember it hitting that hard in the manga. But what I can say though, if they did that with Engine, I can't wait to see what they do with Shawty with the scissors. Oh my god.
I
Cause
don't give a fuck. I just think she's gonna have the best episode, bro. Like at least introduction wise, like they're gonna go crazy because the scissors in and of themselves are just so cool, and then the way she uses them is so cool, and then her design is cool. All the girls are gonna love her. The gooners are gonna love her. The regular people are gonna love. Everybody's gonna love her, bro.
hey, all I gotta say is to vouch for the Goonies, bro. The girl Goonies got Engine first. So when they when the guys get the scissors, bro, give them a pass. Give them a pass. Not too long though. Not too long, cause you know how they get. If
The
them, we gonna give them a pass.
Hey, bro. I you know like that's not really my thing, but like I see why they would be like, oh yeah, this is the one. I can watch this now. There's a shorty in it. Like, I was gonna read it anyway, but I definitely get like her design is just amazing. I don't know. And
Oh
then
no.
again, their hair is also nicely like I cannot wait to see her flying around and how their hair like moves and shit.
Yeah, bro. I feel like the scissors was a great idea for an item, right? But
Yeah.
now that we we on the cast and we come on topic of it, what is something that you think would make like a good item? Like even like
Um
what's something that you couldn't wait to see pop up in the series? But we're gonna go off of like nothing that we know already, nothing that we seen.
chainsaw blades.
Bro, I feel like you are like so cooler than me because all I can think about is like, it's a nigga that got damn that like a stick. I wonder if it's gonna be like a nigga that likes shoes.
There's
Bro,
gotta be,
hey,
bro.
we already got a cat that like gloves, bro. I know I gotta be a guy that like, I know I gotta be a sneakerhead guy. That's all I can think about, bro. Like, I know I gotta be one dude that just wear like this one pair of shoes.
Oh yeah, your your whole audio right there, fucking destroyed.
And
Well,
we like
like audio
we
technical
almost 20 minutes
difficulties
in.
though. Yeah, we are about 20 minutes in, but like really there's not a whole lot I think left to talk about, but like I do think that final attack they did where he like turned the umbrella upside down, bro. I'm telling you, this whole series is AMV bait. It's all AMV bait. That's all it is. They want you to make cool little grunge edits on TikTok to whatever little punk band your heart desires.
Hey, bro, I'm here for it. I ain't even gonna have cap. And now that I think about it, cause I can't. I hate that I can't think of the move name because the move name is so hard. It's something like Requiem or something.
Man, I just remember watching it and like I was dead ass like mouth open like, huh? Oh, what? Why it looks so good?
I was so hyped because I couldn't wait for that part, bro. And I know how you feel about the girl with the scissors, bro. But his introduction is legendary. Cause as soon as I seen him, I was like, cool mask guy. I like cool mask guy.
See, I like the dude with the stick because he's kind of an asshole.
Hey, I feel like most people gonna like the dude with the stick because I feel like just about like every boy has had a cool stick, and he's the embodiment of the boys that used to play with cool sticks. Like everybody know, like if you found a stick that looked like his, bro, that's basically a legendary item.
Oh yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah, that's basically like epic loot. Like you got to take that home and like put it on the side of your house. You feel me? And then you liable to come outside and somebody stole your stick. That's how legendary that stick is,
Honestly, if
bro.
you can, you probably keep it in like a safe place, just make sure other people don't get it.
Yeah, bro. But see, I used to try to sneak my stick in the house. My mom won't let me, bro.
Oh, see, you had to get better. I remember I was seeking like little slingshots I made and shit all over.
Bro, and see, if you get one that looks like like a sword, that's top tier. That's like a top tier loot. But also the one that look like a gun, yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's a good one. That's long range. You need that.
That's the American stick.
But I'm not gonna lie, watching him just float like Mary Poppins before he decides to eviscerate this trash beast, and I'm like, and the way he does it with that final attack is, I'm like, you just split it. And I love the umbrella because it's like, you're telling me he has a sword, a shield, and a spear in one,
And mobility.
and he can float like Mary Poppins.
Bro, and like when he did the Mary Poppins flow, I was like, bro, why are you just aura farming? You already got all the bitches, bro. You got a cool mask. You got a cool fade. Like, come on, bro. You did not have to do the Mary Poppins to like float down like that. Save some bitches for us.
And they did this thing where when he does it, it like plays the beginning part of the move in slow motion and it speeds up. And I'm really hoping that they keep that. I know that's like a weirdly specific thing, but I think that that effect was really cool. Just the gradual, okay, the animation's like buttery smooth, but like it's going real slow motion, and then all of a sudden it's over in an instant.
I can't wait to see how they go about handling the rest of the fight scenes, because everything that we get now is pretty light in comparison to what I'm expecting, like about episode 5, 6 in.
Yeah. I don't know.
And I
I'm
don't-
just ready to see the people on people fights.
Yeah, that part. But one thing that I'm just waiting for, I'm waiting to see how long the season's going to be. Just because I have an idea in my mind, like where season 1 is going to stop, which I feel like it's probably going to do the season pretty. I feel like it's going to probably give the season. It's probably going to do it justice, maybe. You know what I mean? But I ain't going to cap. If it stopped where I do think it's going to stop, it's going to leave everybody wanting some more, bro. All I gotta say is representation matters, man.
Listen, but also I think I remember seeing somewhere that they might be going for 6 months with no breaks. So I don't know, like they could really knock out a lot of it if they do that.
I mean, let's be real, bro. They got 300 something episodes, dude. I doubt it. And I think it's 300 something in counting. So, hey, even with those 6 months, bro, we'll see how far they, you know.
I wonder what the chapter conversion rate is. I wonder how. Honestly, I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna try to have that information for next episode. I'm gonna try to see, because with the little 3 episodes to go off of, I think I can go back and look at the chapters and see what the conversion rate is. See how many chapters we're getting per episode.
Be real with you. From right now, it seems 1 for 1. Cause I'm be honest with you, bro. Episode 2, from what I can remember, is dead seriously chapter 2.
So I have to see.
Like,
chapter 60 is definitely past where I'm at, though. I'm gonna have to see on that. That means I could tell the future. I could spoil it for people.
Not you, not you, not you holding Gachiakuta for ransom. Like, hey, bro, stop talking to me crazy. I'll tell you what happened next week.
Hold up, you might be cooking. Oh, I demand respect.
Hey, bro, I told you, bro. That's why, I told you, that's one of my favorite things about reading manga. I read Demon Slayer in 2017. Boy, I wish somebody talked to me crazy. I'll tell you what happened right now.
Ruin your whole time. You're gonna be like, dang, I watched 5 seasons.
Yeah, hey, it's so funny about the spoiling thing, because like I said, I'm not one of those people that go out spoiling people for real. But it'd be so funny to me, right, when a series came out like 15 years ago. It's like, bro, no, you don't get the right to not be spoiled no more. Demon Slayer ended in 2017, bro. It's almost been 10 years. But if you don't read the book,
Listen, all I'm saying is, me personally, like, I've been spoiled in some crazy ways. Like, for reference, I got Fire Force spoiled, like, in a Bleach Facebook group. Like, This group not even for that. Like, you didn't tag it or nothing. So like after that, I learned that either A, I had to get tougher skin when it came to spoilers, or B, I was going to have to be on top of that shit every single time. And so it really just depends on what it is. It's a little bit of column A, column B.
You know what's so funny about me when it comes to spoilers, bro? Sometimes when I just see spoilers, like my brain just automatically knows it. Like, nope, nope, keep going,
Does
nope,
not keep going. Don't even look.
bro. Cause check this out, bro. What happened is, as soon as I see an anime panel, not an anime panel, but a manga panel on like social media or something, bro, I instantly just turn blind and keep scrolling.
You're like, actually, I
Like,
can't read.
I don't need to figure out who that is. I don't need to try to make out what happened. I don't need to try to make out what the picture is. Like, imagine like imagine it's like mid One Piece and you just scrolling on Facebook and you see a picture of Ace with a fist through his chest. Like, how are you supposed to ignore that?
Bro, I always think about how, like, anyone who hasn't been spoiled on Ace's death is living a good life right now. I hope they're watching this and I just spoiled it and ruined their life, because goddamn, you're eating too good. I had to watch all of One Piece knowing goddamn well that quirked up white boy goated with the sauce was finna get donutted, bro.
I am weak. Hey, bro, and that goes back to like what I said. At this point, bro, if you don't know Ace got put in a blunt, bro, that's on you, bro. It ain't even a spoiler at this point, bro.
I'm more so
Like,
impressed. Like, how are you not
bro,
spoiled?
how do you not know that? Like, bro, that Ace being dead is almost as old as I am at this point.
And it's just like, I knew that before I even started watching One Piece. So I'm like, I don't even know how you could not know.
You feel me? That's why I said, like, bro, at some point, bro, I feel like we need to start putting like a year limit on spoilers, bro.
Listen, all I'm saying is, don't be mad when I spoil Gachiakuta, like, oh, Rudo turned into a trash monster or some shit, bro. Like, don't be surprised. Like,
Hey, bro, if he do, I ain't get that far, bro. You gotta chill. You
you
gotta
gotta chill. Now the watchers are gonna be like, is that real? Is that real?
chill. Did he do that?
Do we just get spoiled? I love putting out fake spoilers, by the way. That's one of my favorite things. Putting out little decoys where it's like, haha, you mad? Like, because you get all of the evil without being evil. They're mad that you spoiled it, but you didn't even actually spoil it. So you didn't ruin their experience. But then they're like, in their head about it, they're going to think you did. So that's what makes that experience a little bit worse.
And then, you know what's crazy? The funniest part about that is, what if you spoiled it for them and they just dropped the series, bro? That's fucked.
Hey, should have been stronger, bro.
Oh, we not stick it through for it.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. You made it this far, but I come from Twitter, bro. Like, Twitter is known for having fake leaks. Like, you should have seen JJK leak nights, bro. Like, people would put them little fake ones in there amongst some real ones, and then people would eat that shit up.
Hey, bro, I'm a Dragon Ball Z fan, and you know, it's a notorious goddamn thing going around that we can't read. So I used to always get all the fake Dragon Ball news.
Yeah.
We all remember Super Saiyan 100, bro.
Bro, I recently saw an article that said, like, in a recent interview, Toriyama says that he didn't forget Launch. Voice actress asked for her to be removed. And it's like, nigga, what recent interview?
Bro, man, bro. I seen that too and got so mad. I was like, bro, he dead. He's dead. Like, what are you doing?
I mean, like, how recent could it have been, bro?
Let my dog die. And bro, when Toyotaro said all of Dragon Ball was canon to him, I said, oh, we never gonna beat the can't read allegations. We never beating them.
Oh, no, for sure. Like, but now I can be like, now I'm like, oh, so you said GT Cannon?
And now it's gonna be a whole bunch of that. We never beaten that, bro. The dude who's writing and I can't read.
Hey, GT Cannon, bro.
Hey, bro. Don't make me mad in the function like that.
I'm
Don't
just
do
letting
that,
you
bro.
know. I'm just keeping you updated.
Hey, like I said about Toyotaro, how you feel don't change what the word mean, bro.
It does though, because he just said it, bro. He's in charge of it.
We got to end the video. We got to end the video. We got to end the video. Because I'm about to start cussing.
I'm not about to start cussing. You know what I thought about the other day though? Gachiakuta is gonna have so many, like, especially like teenagers and shit, make their OCs. Like, they're gonna be like, this is my OC, this is her weapon, it's special to her because blah 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 blah. Like, you can make infinite characters.
Hey, I ain't mad at him because my OC goddamn is dude with the shoes that I was talking about. He a big stepper. A big stepper. Like, yeah. Because, you know, he gonna be like Shinra. He gonna be kicking people in the face.
Damn, that's messed up.
Bro, that's lit, bro.
That's rude.
It's cool when Shinra. So it's cool when Shinra do it, but bad when my OC do it?
No, I hate when he do it, too, because why he ain't got no shoes on when he do it? That's weird, bro.
Hey, bro, it's mad disrespectful when he do it. Just imagine somebody kicking you in the face, then wiggling their toes on your nose. Like, oh.
And then you try to get your hands on him, and he blip out existence.
Oh. And then you can't do nothing about it because you can't catch him or beat him up. So, I mean, hey.
I mean, you could do what I would do.
What's that?
Give up.
Bro, you gotta be stopped, bro. You gotta be stopped.
Hey, I'm good for it. Like, listen, I'm good for a good quit, bro.
Bro, Rudo wouldn't give up, bro. You gotta stop.
I'm like, hey, he got that, bro. Like, once you start like blipping out of reality and shit, like, it's cool, King. Like, I'm putting my weapon down on the ground. You want me to like hands behind my back, or can I go home?
Hey, I'm gonna be real with you. It's a bunch of stuff that I've seen in Fire Force and Soul Eater that would have just like, no, I'm good. You seen that?
You got it, bro.
Like the Kishin in himself, you feel me? Like the idea of fighting that guy is just crazy.
Because what do you mean I could be winning and then I go insane?
What do you mean I could think that I'm winning and I'm not? Like he got permanent genjutsu just on at all times.
And he's a freak. He's a weird looking fleshy ball freak.
Is he?
Yeah, you remember that? Whenever they like inject the black blood into the bag and then he like starts crawling around trying to put his skin on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like.
Nah, he's like a weird fucking
I'm gonna do
nutsack, dude.
You know what I'm gonna do? I thought you meant because that nigga all he does is look like Death the Kid.
Oh, dude,
like Death the Kid's brother.
Fuck. Okay, hey. Spoilers for Soul Eater the manga.
Again, it came out in like 2014. Book.
Yeah, but what if they remake it? I don't want to like spoil it for nobody.
Go read the book.
Listen, did you read the book?
Touche.
Yeah.
Touche.
Because I was just saying, like, they are brothers, bro.
Yeah, but that was my whole point. Because like I didn't read the book, but I knew that.
I mean, I looked at them and I was like, "Yep, they're that's the same guy."
Hey, bro, you wanna know so crazy about that, right? You know how I just kind of like ignore spoilers. That's like one of the last ones that I seen. I was like, I watched that. What you mean they brothers?
Nah, for me,
they didn't say that. And then I was like, then I thought to myself like, but I always thought, why the fuck did he look so much like Death the Kid though? I did think that.
Dude, one of the things that I wish hadn't been spoiled for me before I started reading Soul Eater was that Justin Law turns into a bad guy.
No, hold up. No.
Yeah.
No. You get it to me. Okay, right now. This morning. Oh, I like Justin. No. Oh, I can't even be mad, bro. I just got hit by my own rule. 2014. Fuck me, go read a book. No. Not Justin.
I'm so glad that this part was recorded.
Not Justin. I mean, it could be worse. It could have been Dr. Stein. But Justin. Oh.
Especially because he has some of the coolest abilities in the show, bro.
And then the anime they gave us some cool scenes, bro. Dang.
Plus, he has like one of the coolest move names in the show. I'm not gonna lie, law-abiding silver gun. Like, nah, pack it up. He got it.
Dang. I feel like that was a mistake. He shouldn't have did that. Damn. Hey, it could be worse, bro. It could have been Killick.
Dude, oh my god, that guy gets so much cool stuff in the manga compared to the anime.
Hey, if he would have been the guy to turn evil, I probably would have cried.
Dude, I like that in the Meisters though, like in the grand scheme of their verse, he was like top 3 in the school. I like that. You know, the only 2 niggas above him are like main characters.
I mean, it makes sense though.
I also like that Maka just doesn't get included in rankings like that.
I mean, it makes sense though from the series, and it's so funny though because I mean, she's essentially like partially like the main character.
Yeah, I mean, she gets definitely a lot stronger in the manga than in the anime, I think. But
yeah, I heard they gave so much more love to the manga than the anime, especially Black Star.
oh my god, especially Black Star. Oh my god, wait, you didn't read the manga? You don't know about Krona, dude?
Bro, stop. Hey, we in it right here, bro. He's spoiling stuff, bro. We gotta stop.
Wait,
You
said it was cool. 2014.
No. Outro.
Not roll outro.